Disney Junior, Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures, Campy Camper Day. One morning at Hot Dogs Hill, Mickey is working on something special to take his friends on a camping trip. What you got there, Mickey? Goofy asks. Mickey pulls out the sheet covering his creation. Let me present the ultimate Campy Camper. It can pop out tents, launch rubber rafts, hand out fishing rods, and set up its very own campfire, he says proudly. It even has room for as many hot dogs as you can pack. Terrific, says Goofy, back in the gym. Goofy returns a moment later and starts packing. The camper is hot dog heaven. Just then, Mickey's electronic fishing game vibrates and plays a tune. Oh boy. A new tournament is starting, he says to himself. While Goofy's back is turned, Mickey sneaks away to play his game. All done packing, ready to go, Mickey, Goofy says, but Mickey isn't there. Hey, where did he go? Mickey gone. Look like they all doing the same thing. Minnie is ready to go too, but she can't find Donald and Daisy. Minnie hears a lot of noise coming from the break room and goes to investigate. Mickey can't stop playing his fishing game. Beep, buzz, Donald is watching the show. And now back to the adventures of Daisy is listening to a podcast. It was midnight when the detectives arrived on the scene. I see you're all having fun, but we're getting ready to go camping, remember? Minnie says to her friends. Let's put away the screens and just enjoy our time outdoors with each other. Mickey climbs behind the wheel of the Campy camper, and the gang is on their way. They pass rolling hills, winding rivers, and a field of wildflowers, but Daisy and Donald miss it all. Their eyes are glued to their screens. The friends soon arrive at the campground. Guess we better start setting up tents, says Goofy. No need, pal, says Mickey. Step back and let my Campy camper do it all. Mickey presses a button and 5 tents shoot out of the camper. Wow, Minnie says. You thought of everything, Mickey. She turns around, but no one is there. Mickey? They'd have left again. Mickey, Donald, and Daisy are staring at their electronic gadgets again. Minnie can't believe her friends are still obsessed with their screens. Just look at the beauty around you, she says. Like them fishies jumping in a crystal clear lake, Goofy adds. The gang decides to go fishing together. Real fishing, not video game fishing. Everyone lines up at the Campy camper. Mickey pushes a button and with a whoosh in a whirl, a mechanical hand appears. One by one, they all get the fishing gear they need. Goofy leads the way to a lovely fishing spot at the edge of the lake. An eagle circles overhead. Hiya, Baldy. Hiya, Baldy, Goofy shouts. The bird replies with a screech. Minnie is delighted. Isn't this wonderful, she asks. Buzz, Mickey's video... Oh, my goodness. Buzz, Mickey video game vibrates in his pocket. Hot dog, daily reward, he whispers. He can't resist the game, so he hides in the bushes to play. He don't hide in the bushes. So he hides in the bushes to play for bonus points. Donald tips his fishing rod back over his shoulder, then yanks it forward to cast the line into the lake. But the hook gets caught on something. Donald pulls and pulls. Say, what's the big idea? He squawks. Donald pulls harder. The fishing line comes free and sails out over the lake. And on the hook is Mickey's video game. On the hook is Mickey's video game. The gadget catches the eye of the hungry eagle, who grabs it with his talons, thinking it's a real fish. Donald holds tight to his fishing pole. The eagle drags him back and forth across the water, making gigantic waves. The eagle tries to take a bite out of the game, but it zaps him and he lets it go. It tumbles through the air and bops Mickey on the head. A moment later, Donald crashes into Mickey. Minnie picks up the game and hands it to Mickey. I know you like your game, she says sweetly, but since we're here, let's enjoy the outdoors together. Mickey apologizes and agrees. Next, everyone decides to go for a hike in the woods. Before long, Daisy gets an alert on her phone. Her favorite podcast has posted a new episode. Daisy just has to listen right away. She puts in her earbuds and starts walking backwards so no one will see what she is doing. Oh my goodness. Every time they do something, they get caught. Daisy's too focused on her podcast to pay attention to where she's going. She tumbles down the slope and lands in the bushes. Everybody helps Daisy back onto the trail. Minnie finds Daisy's phone on the ground and hands it to her. These little screens are causing big problems, right? When the gang returns to the campsite, Minnie has another idea. Let's all go rafting, she says. With the press of a button, the Campy camper produces an inflatable raft and 4 paddles. When they are in the water, Donald sits in the back of the raft and shouts out directions. But while his pals are looking at the river, Donald is watching a show on his tablet. The friends paddle wildly in the fast-moving water and don't notice that they are heading toward a waterfall. The raft lands safely, but everyone loses their paddles. They are stranded. Oh my goodness, they done got stranded. Goofy spots the eagle. Hey, Baldy, he shouts, can you lend us a wing? The eagle swoops down the shore and lands on the Campy camper. He leans in an open window and screeches a message. Translating bald eagle, the camper says in a robotic voice, Mickey and gang in trouble. Camper rescue mode engaged. The Campy camper powers itself up and flies to the river. It uses sonar to find one of the lost paddles and tosses the paddle to Goofy. Everyone cheers. The camper winks a headlight and flies back to the campsite. When they are safely on shore, Donald apologizes for not paying attention. Mickey and Daisy are sorry too. Oh, shucks, says Goofy. The day's not over yet. After the sun goes down, everyone gathers around the campfire for hot dogs and marshmallows. It's so nice to just unplug and spend time with friends, says Mickey. The night sky twinkles above. Oh, exclaims Minnie, I see a shooting star. Everyone make a wish. I wish we could camp out like this every year, says Daisy. Her pals agree. The end.